Hi you guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brad. This is the Firefighter's Financial Toolbox. I get a lot of questions from commenters and subscribers about which is better to invest in, an S&P 500 index or a total stock market index. Well, let's take a look at both. First of all, what's the main difference? They both fall in index, right? So they're going to follow a certain block of companies, and that's what they're going to hold. So the S&P 500, you're going to have around 500 companies, and they are the biggest 500 companies in the United States. They're all proven companies with big market capitalization. So these are all huge companies. Now, what do you get when you buy a total stock market index? Well, when you buy a total stock market index, you're going to get the S&P 500 because you're going to get large cap, you're going to get some mid cap, and you're going to get some small cap companies. So you're going to get a lot more companies. For example, if you look at, and I made a video about VOO versus VTI. So VOO is the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. It has 506 companies. Okay, even though it's an S&P 500, they have 506 companies. Now, if you wanted VTI, which is the Vanguard Total US Stock Market Index, it has over 2,600 companies. So, which gets you more diversification? Obviously, the Total Stock Market Index. But here's one thing to think about. The 500 largest companies are more solid companies, right? These are companies that have weathered the storm. They're already big. They're already leaders in their industries in many cases. With the Total Stock Market Index, you have a lot more companies, but you have a lot of smaller companies as well. And as you guys know, the smaller the company is, the more volatile the stock prices tend to be. So you can get a lot more swing up and down with the stock, with the additional small cap companies and mid caps as well. Which is the right answer? You guys, there is no right answer. The biggest thing to do is start investing. So open an account, open a Roth IRA, you guys. Open a Roth IRA. If you want to put it in the S&P 500, it's a little bit less volatile. Now, that doesn't mean it doesn't have volatility, because if you're in the stock market, you guys, there's no free rides. There's volatility. You're going to have up and down days no matter what you invest in. That's a given. But if you invest in a total stock market index, you have potential for more upside, because a lot of times small company stocks can rise fast. But you also have more volatility because of the small companies, because they tend to go up and down a little bit more than the bigger companies. Don't confuse yourself and think, well, if I buy the S&P 500, there's no volatility. There will be. Okay, there's going to be up and down days. With what we've seen with this year with the COVID-19, we've seen a lot of big companies suffer, even though they're the biggest company in their marketplace. Volatility is real, but volatility also makes our balances grow, because if we keep adding to that amount, while the stocks are down, we're buying those stocks cheaper. And that gives us more potential for more upside in the future, you guys. Who do you go with? You know, that's a personal choice as well. As long as you have a low-cost brokerage house, Vanguard, Fidelity, Schwab. If you use something like M1 Finance or Webull, where you can buy ETFs from low-cost companies through that app, it's all good. Pick one or the other, even when you're first starting. Remember, at the beginning of your investing journey, it's more important about saving the money into it than what you pick for an investment. Which is better? I personally prefer the total stock market. That being said, most of my workplace plan, my 457, my wife's 401k, are both in S&P 500 indexes, because they were the cheapest funds offered in that plan. So I've got both. Which is the right answer? There really isn't one, you guys. The right answer is just to get yourself investing. If you have questions or comments, or you guys feel like I'm off base on this, put them in the comments. If you have a question about which one to use for a particular brokerage house, ask me in the comments. I can give you my recommendations on some options. Remember, I don't give financial advice on this channel. I just try to inform you of options so that you can be more informed and you can make better decisions for your investing journey. All right, guys, I hope you got something out of this. If you did, drop me a like, please. If you're not already subscribed, you guys, please subscribe to the channel. I need the subscribers. Ring that bell. You'll get notified every time I make a new video. I make at least one a week, sometimes twice, depending on how busy my life gets away from here. So I appreciate your time. Have a good day.